Hey everyone, welcome back to Tardigrade Tuesday. Jordan here, and today we are going to be putting our tardigrades to the limit. That is, we are going to be drying these guys out and seeing how well they actually do rehydrate. Now, a lot of what people say about tardigrades hinges upon the fact that tardigrades are able to remove almost all the water from their body in order to enter this amazing hibernation state. And it's in this hibernation state where they're able to withstand incredible temperatures and even the vacuum of space and things like that. Now, I wanted to see if my own tardigrade culture is able to do this, and I wanted to see what that looks like. So I'm going to put some tardigrades on some slides, and then we're going to dry them out and rehydrate them and see what happens and how many of them survive. Alright, about 10 minutes in, and it's looking like the first slide is already pretty dry, and we'll just wait for the other ones. I wanted to kind of divide this up like this so that the tardigrades would have some time to recognize that they are running out of options here. So I'll take all these under the microscope in just a minute. Alright, so here's our first glimpse at the dried out tardigrades. This is the first slide that dried out, and we are in the dark field lens. Now, there's a bunch of other things on this slide, and that's because I just pulled this straight from the culture, as you guys saw. So all those really small dots are going to be the chlorococcum algae, as you might have seen in my other videos, and then the raisin-like things are the tardigrades. So here we are in bright field, and you can see there's lots of raisin-like tardigrades, and they're probably all clumped together because they dried up. They probably stayed as close to the water as possible as it was starting to dry out. And you can see there's a bunch of them here. Alright, so I'm going to try to zoom in a little bit closer so we can even see some finer detail. Alright, so this is the closest that we could get to these tardigrades. Now, some of them you can kind of see what they had just recently eaten. You can see the algae inside of them, but others are kind of more empty. And so I'm guessing that those other empty ones might have just been molts from past tardigrades that might not be alive. So at this point, I thought it'd be really cool to do a time-lapse video of these guys rehydrating. I don't know why I didn't think to do the time-lapse video of them running out of water, but you get what you get. Maybe I'll do a full time-lapse of running out and then coming back to water. But this time-lapse right here, it was about 30 minutes long. And you could see at the very beginning, there was a lot of action. They started filling up, but after about 10 minutes, not much really changed. So I did this again on a second slide, and you can see the similar results. They start to stretch out as they fill up with water again, and then there's not really a lot of action. I don't know how long it takes for tardigrades to become fully functional again, but it definitely takes longer than an hour, because at that point my phone had died, and this is all that we ended up getting of the time-lapse. So the good news is that the tardigrades did make it back, but the bad news is that I wasn't able to get it on film, and my phone was still charging, and so I figured I'd just put them back in their container. So I'll probably do a full time-lapse again, kind of like this, but make it a little bit more neat and professional. But I think it was pretty good to get a glimpse and see how the drying out works and what it looks like when they rehydrate. So if you're interested in seeing more, definitely comment below and let me know if you guys have any questions, or let me know what else you want me to do with these tardigrades. I've got some other plans in the future, and it's going to be a lot of fun. So join me for another Tardigrade Tuesday.